Okay, so now the backup, how I back up using my body, bareback is a little bit different than in the saddle. I'll explain both. But when I'm riding bareback, how I back up using my body is I do pick up on the reins, but it's only not to signal to my horse that I want him to back up. All it's going to do is have him frame up to collect himself because I want a balanced backup. I don't want my horse's head up high and hollow back. Okay. So by asking him to collect himself, frame up, now my body's going to tell him what to do. And the signals that I give is lock on my back pockets, squeeze with my knees, just like that. And my lower legs, they stay off. Okay. So you can get your horse to back up with your legs on, but there's a reason why I like to at least have my lower legs off when I'm riding bareback. When I'm in the saddle, my legs all, my whole leg comes off. But when I'm riding bareback, those knees, when I squeeze with my knees, it's not only another signal to my horse to back up, it just helps me stabilize because I'm riding bareback. So especially like if I'm wanting him to back up a little bit quicker, it just helps me stay more balanced on his back. So it's a signal and it helps keep me stay balanced. So I still want to keep that lower leg off. So that lower leg, why I like to have my lower leg off and not all the way on is because if I go to back him up and he backs up crooked, I can put my leg back there and get him backing up straight. And I didn't lose any contact because if I had my whole leg on to back him up, I'd have to take my leg off, move his hind end over. So I just lost all that contact. Okay. All right. In the saddle, it's pretty much the same signals. So pick up light contact, ask my horse to frame up, collect himself. In the saddle, it's same thing, rock onto my back pockets, take my legs off, and I will actually bring my legs even a little bit more forward. So see, I'm not even in a saddle, and those were different signals. I didn't squeeze with my knees. So my horse knows whether I'm bareback, saddle, because you think the horse get confused because they're different, a little bit different signals. They don't. If they do, it's just for a time or two, and then they realize that because you rocked on your back pockets and your lower legs are off, they'll know the difference. They'll know to back up, even though the signal is a little bit different. Okay. Now, the reason that I want to have my legs off, because you can get your horse to back up with your legs on. That's fine. But I like to have my legs off because legs on to my horse means go forward. So legs off is backwards. And it also helps the horse freely back up. So I like to have my legs off. But when I'm bareback, because my knees are on, I keep my lower legs off. So if you want your horse, to be more balanced and you want to ride your whole horse, stop using those reins. Stop pulling your horse to back up, to stop, to turn. Ride that whole horse.